Hello, everyone. Steve Siebold back with publicspeakersblog.com. Have you ever considered selling your speaking, training, and consulting services to the biggest companies in the world? I don't mean $100 million companies. I mean 30, 40, 50 billion dollar a year multinational corporations. Now, most speakers don't do this because most speakers don't know how to do this. What are the advantages of speaking to a big company as compared to a smaller company? Well, the potential for additional business is staggering within a big organization. Some of these companies own 100, 150, 200 additional companies besides the company you're speaking for. Not only that, but they have areas and districts and regions and all kinds of different places you can speak. So the potential in the speaking, training, consulting business is with the largest corporations in the world. Okay, here's the one problem. How do you sell a $500,000 or $1 million or a $5 million a year executive? Is it the same as selling a $100,000 a year buyer? No. I've spent the last 17 years selling the biggest companies in the world. My average company, my average client is a $30 billion corporation, the biggest corporations in the world. And the only reason is because I was mentored by the great Larry Wilson on how to sell these companies. So a couple of years ago, I went to one of our biggest customers who I had done speaking, training, consulting with for the last 8 straight years, and said, would you be interested in doing a corporate speaker sales school on how to sell buyers like you, people that have basically unlimited budgets to hire speakers, trainers, and consultants. But how do you sell the super high-end buyer? Can you sell them the same way as the lower-end buyer? Absolutely not. If you've ever bought a normal car compared to buying a $100,000 or a $200,000 automobile, the sales process is completely different. You don't sell a sophisticated buyer the same way as you do the average buyer. Okay, so we sat down over a 6-month period and we put together a program, a 14-hour program called the Corporate Speaker Sales School. This has been sold now all over the world. And for our summer special, we've never done this before, we're discounting this for the next 7 days. We're discounting this program by 50%. This is our summer special. We do one of these a year. Most of you know that. It's normally $497. It's a 16 CD album. Okay, you're going to get the physical CDs, not the digital download, the physical CDs, okay, for $250. I can tell you after spending 14 hours in the studio with this executive who's hired the biggest speakers in the world for 25 years, I learned more doing this program in the studio than I had learned in 17 years of actually selling the biggest buyers. I mean, this has been worth millions to us, and it's going to be worth millions more. It can be worth millions to you. As a matter of fact, if you want to sell to the biggest companies, this could make the difference in your career. That's how big a deal this is. It's an unbelievable program with a brilliant corporate executive. So take advantage of this. You have 7 days to do it. You can always buy it for $500, but right now it's going to be $250 in our shopping cart. The link is on the post. Take advantage of this. Study it like a scientist, and let me know what you think. You are going to absolutely love it. So I'm Steve Siebold from the Public Speakers Blog. Thanks for watching. See you next time.